Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner podcast. I'm your host, Chris Canty. We have the great debaters in here today. We have Marcel Smith and Walter Whitten.
Hello.
If this is your first time listening, this is the weekly water cooler conversation where we talk anything, hot topics, sports, politics, relationships, movies, music, and more. I can't speak today, guys. This week's top 10 will be a top 25 list, which is going to be my top 25 albums of all time. My top 25 albums. Okay? It is biased because I am black. So if you're white and listening to this, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But it's my list. Okay?
The bias is coming through.
Before we begin, yes, there's a lot of bias going through. Before we begin, the podcast is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Subscribe to the KrisCross Studios YouTube channel. And if you're on Apple Podcasts or have an iPhone, get the KrisCross Studios channel, which has all 6 shows that you can get every week. Join the conversation 24/7 on the KrisCross Studios Facebook group. This is a place where you can talk to us one-on-one, suggest topics for the top 10 list, or suggest topics for future shows. Thank you for your support. Now, we're going to go to What Up, Though, Detroit. All right, before we get into the big things in Detroit, it is officially fall. Today was a good brisk. It started off at like 55 degrees and it got to like 71. But it is time to go to the cider mill, time to do the apple orchard, time to do corn mazes, haunted houses. But haunted houses are more like October for me. But Halloween weekends at Cedar Point is also a huge thing, which I will do this fall, October, one of these weeks in the future. So we have 5 weeks left of Halloween weekend, so I got to pick one weekend.
You still doing that bullshit?
Yes. I love roller coasters, Marcel. You know this.
Marcel's just mad because he's too tall to ride one.
No, he's too scared to ride. Marcel, he's scared. We took him on Raptor was his first ride at Cedar Point. He never went back.
Man, I almost dropped my phone.
He was trying to call his mama up on the top of the hill.
Mama!
But anyway, happy fall. We are finally out of summer. I'm so glad. We're now in hoodie weather, sweater weather, staying at home. It gets dark around 6:30. It's a great time. All right. Speaking of clothes, the DPS, Detroit Public Schools, has initiated a new thing. They're going to install laundry machines to help students and reduce absenteeism, because a lot of kids can't go to school because they don't have clean or good clothes. So we're trying to help out. We're trying to eliminate barriers to education. So good job, DPS.
It's good on them. That is a good idea. Yeah. That is a really good idea.
It's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Man, I need a washing machine right now because I can't wash my clothes right now. But anyway, Cedar Point is going to be opening the tallest, the fastest, and the longest tilt coaster in North America. It's coming next year. So the track is going to tilt and then connect, and then it's going to keep going.
Yay.
We used to be like, oh, that could never come to America. Like the one in Japan.
Like the ones where they
yeah,
we're
getting one of those.
Be wild.
We finna burn and die.
I'm not getting on it until I see a few people get on it before I go on. I'll be like, yeah, I knew they were gonna die, and just walk away. But anyway, speaking of dying, the Glenlore Haunted Forest Trail is now open in Commerce Township.
Did you just say haunted trail?
It's haunted trail. Glenlore, that's what it's called. The Glenlore Haunted Forest Trail.
No, I'm good. I'm good on that.
It's in Commerce Township.
I'm gonna do it.
Commerce Township, which is like 30 minutes away from downtown Detroit, so like 15-mile in M5 up there somewhere.
I'm good. I'm good on that.
So if you want an idea for the fall, there it is. All right. Let's go into sports, because before we get into the Lions and what they're about to do later this season, let's talk about the Tigers. What is going on?
You remember at the top of the season, I was like, "Oh, the Tigers is going to do something wild this year," and you were like, "Nah, they not. They still the same old Tigers."
They are the same old Tigers. They're about to lose in the first round. Watch.
But the fact that we made it, or we're making it, is something.
Hey, man, we made it. I didn't think we were gonna make it, but we made it.
Exactly, nigga. Exactly.
But watch us beat the Houston Astros.
One time.
And we're gonna make it all the way to the World Series and then get swept by the Giants. So I don't know. The Giants ain't doing too good this year. So, but the Tigers are doing good. I might go to a game. They got like 1 or 2 home games left. So it shouldn't be that bad.
I stopped caring a while ago.
You better start caring. It's the Tigers.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go across the street. Let's go across Brush Street to Ford Field and the Lions. Wow. We were supposed to be 3-0. However,
and the man Campbell.
Coaching, I'm going to say it again, coaching kept us from a perfect record. You have 2 of the best running backs in the game. You have 2 wide receivers that can double as running backs, and you throw the ball more than 50 times in a game. Really, Dan Campbell?
This is now they ran far more than they could throw.
Exactly, and they didn't run the ball, but they ran the ball against Arizona, and they won the game. So, Dan Campbell, if you're listening to the podcast, run the damn ball.
Run the damn ball.
Thank you. Run the damn ball. Okay. Speaking of running the ball, we're gonna go to a segment that has been lost for about 2 years on the show. We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna do things they don't teach you in school.
Oh God.
Oh shoot.
Yep, see? Oh shit. There we go. All right. This is a good one. According to studies, this is a segment where I give you 3 questions that they don't teach you in school. Okay. All right. According to studies, which country's people are the least proud of their nationality?
Black people.
I said nationality, not ethnicity.
I'm sorry, African Americans, and I want to say Germans.
Wait, hold up. Marcel what was the question?
I said, according to studies, which country's people are least proud of their nationality? So This is nationality, not ethnicity.
No, I gotta say it's probably oh God.
America.
I'm gonna go with Cambodia. I don't know, man. I got no fucking clue.
Close. You were close. Cambodia's close.
What was it? What is it?
Korea?
It's no closer. You're getting closer. It's Japan.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
They're least proud of their nationality. They don't teach you that in school, yo. They don't teach you that.
That's not exactly gloating material. What do us Americans have to offer?
Hey, we're the best country in the world.
Not in education.
I would say America. See, America's a weird country because half of the country is very much America, fuck yeah, and the other half is I don't want to be in this goddamn country anymore. And it's not. And it's not the people you think it is.
True. Okay. Number 2. What bone in the body is most broken frequently?
Finger. No. I would say metatarsal or something. Something to do with the hand.
Metatarsal.
The metatarsals are your feet, my guy.
That's your feet. But
you said what's broken the most often?
With the most broken what bone in the body is the most broken most frequently? I can't talk today.
I'm gonna go with yeah. I get it's probably one of your finger bones, like one of your phalanges, or like your pinky
These are the
toe,
phalanges,
or like the yeah, because it's some or it's something that gets broken and people don't realize it's broken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is it a rib?
It's closer. You're getting closer. It's the clavicle.
Oh wait, what?
That makes
this
sense.
bone right here. This bone right.
It's meant to be broken.
Right.
Hey. Remember that scene on Kicking and Screaming? He was like, 1, 2, 3, break someone's clavicle. 1, 2, 3, break someone's clavicle. I'm like, God damn. All the parents were like, I'm concerned. Let me see.
You remember a show called what was that show called? Beauty and the Geek?
Oh my God, I remember that show on the WB.
Yeah, I
Yep.
I loved that show.
There was a one. I'll never forget because I just happened to I was flipping through channels way back in the day. I was like 8, 9 years old when that show came on or whatnot, and I just remember one of the geeks. He was like, "Yeah, I've broken my clavicle like twice." I was like, "How do you
do that, man?"
That's the only thing I remember from that show.
I don't know. I just remember one day when the girls took the guys out for makeovers. Like one of the guys was like so nerdy when he came, and then they did the whole makeover. I was like, that's a totally different dude, bro.
Dork.
Then all the girls were like, "Oh my God, I love you," and I was like, "All right, this nigga won. This nigga won."
Like you can look that attractive. Yep.
Like, well, it was amazing what some Clippers can do. And a guard.
And a guard.
Some Clippers and a guard. This man had a whole fade. All right. So, okay, Walter, this was specifically for you. Okay. All right. God. James Bond never ages across his films. How old is the spy supposed to be?
I'm sorry, what?
He's supposed to be in his 30s or 40s, I thought.
How old is James Bond supposed to be?
I'm gonna go either 35 or 40.
I'm going with
between there.
I'm going to say 45.
He's supposed to be 37.
Yeah,
which I never knew.
Could have fooled me. Half the actors that play him are well beyond 37.
No, not when they played him though. Sean Connery was like in his late 30s, early 40s when he played him.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan was a good 30 something. And I don't know how old Daniel Craig was when he played
Daniel
him.
Craig had to have been in his 30s as well, because I think he's only in his 50s now.
Yeah, Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig that's a lot of makeup for Daniel Craig. White cracks. Okay. Like for reals. For reals. No, she's printing right now. Hold on.
Why the heck would you smoke that?
I hate James Bond, by the way.
I don't know why you do.
Why would you smoke that? Why?
James Bond is the worst hero in the existence of heroes.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
I'm just trying to make Walter mad.
Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that?
It's okay. You want to know what grinds my gears, Walter?
What grinds your gears?
Your pants.
Okay.
What?
First of all, that's neither here nor there. But
why you gotta be that way?
You want to know what grinds my gears, Walter and Marcel?
What grinds your gears, Chris?
When people who said that Joe Biden was too old to run, but then don't check their own presidential candidate once the other person drops out, that just grinds my gears.
It's funny when narratives can get switched around, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When the narrative gets switched.
I don't even think Trump knows what narrative means, but it's okay.
I don't think he's not running to become president. He's running to avoid jail.
Well,
He really is, though.
Theoretically
said,
speaking.
So in that case, Diddy should have ran for president.
Diddy should have ran for president.
Diddy should have ran for president.
Let's not.
Those were presidential acts.
You gonna have the Capitol step all lubed up like a slip and slide?
Let's not.
Yeah.
Although he probably would be the first president to leave the Capitol sliding down on the baby oil. That'd be interesting to see.
Man, them White House parties be crazy.
Oh no!
we put an inflatable pool on the back White House lawn. By the tree. Yeah, that tree. Just go ahead and have some fun. All the drinks is provided by me.
No, Chris and Walt. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm wondering what his cabinet member is going to be.
R. Kelly,
Bill Cosby.
R. Kelly for Department of Education.
No, that's Bill Cosby.
He's
an ED. He's an ED. He has to be Department of Education.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
His name is like in the beginning of the Cosby Show. It'd be like William something Cosby ED. Like he has a doctorate in education.
Man, put this on the Facebook page. If Diddy was
not putting this on the Facebook page,
what would be his cabinet members? Who would be his cabinet members?
That's a lot of cabinet members. That's like, what is it, 18 positions?
You got labor. You got commerce. You got justice. Ain't nobody running for that. You got justice. You got
defense.
Yeah, defense.
Homeland Security.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is if Diddy's president, R. Kelly would be Secretary of State, and we would have no more wars.
Backyard party. Backyard party.
Side to side, round and round.
They will they will officially change the national anthem to "Happy People."
Honestly, I'm down for it.
All right, I heard I was listening to a comedian, and he made a good point. He was like, Diddy is a terrible rapper, but an amazing villain.
He's amazing. He's the best villain ever.
I'm sorry. Whoever thought that Diddy was a good rapper?
Who said he was
just there?
He rapped on some songs.
Ran through don't mean he got bars. Okay.
I got no time for fake niggas. Sip some KrisCross with some real niggas.
He most definitely ran through something. That's for sure.
Hey, well, we know that. We know what's pending. Okay?
We know what's pending.
We know what's pending. Okay.
Choo-choo.
Hold on. Really want to know what really grinds my gears, Walter?
What really grinds your gears, Chris?
When people post who they're voting for on their lawns, like the Kamala Harris wall signs and the Trump Pence, Vance signs, it kills me.
My problem isn't with. See, I'm in a similar vein. I'm in a similar vein. What grinds my gears isn't that. Like, feel free to post whoever you want to post about. My thing is when it's well past the election. I mean, like 2-3 years past it. Man, I saw a Trump 2016 flag. It was all tattered, but it was there. And I was like, how? It's like, that was 8 years ago.
Man.
Like, I don't care how you feel about the man. That was 8 years ago, man.
Man.
And it's the same thing. Like, I saw somebody had a Bernie 2016 bumper sticker. I was like, look, I get it. I do. That was 8 years ago.
Election signs are like Christmas trees. But you just got to know when to take them down.
When do you take your Christmas tree down, Marcel? Right after Christmas?
I don't know. I live with women. You know how hard it is to take down your Christmas trees. They're like, no. Leave it back up.
Wait till Valentine's Day to take it down.
It almost got to that point.
It did. In my house, it almost did too. I was like, I'll take this down. It's June 1st.
It's June 1st.
Like, lady. It is the middle of February. The snow is almost melted. It is almost March. This tree,
the tree is gone. Let's take the tree down. Like one day they just come back and it's not there no more. That's what you gotta do, Marcel. You gotta do it without them knowing. Hold on, one more thing, Walter. You want to know what grinds my gears?
What else grinds your gears, Chris?
This happened to me this weekend, Walter. So I go to the fast food restaurant, right? I'm gonna say which one it is. It's the Smoothie King on 7 Mile and Middle Belt.
Is that a joke?
So I go there. I order everything. I have a long order for my smoothie. So I'll be like, I want this, put that in it, that in it, that in it, that in it. And I ordered another one. So when I came back, I ordered a small one for the ride home. And I ordered another one for my dinner when I got home. So I put all this stuff in it, like this, and that. And I want a large one with this, and that in it. So then I get to the window. And you want to know, I only had cash that day. And you don't want to know what they said? They're only taking cards.
Ooh, that's a hot take for them.
What are the odds?
So you let me order.
The odds are they taking cards only.
You let me order all this stuff and waited till I got to the window to tell me that you're only taking cards.
That is kind of a dick move on their part.
That grinds my gears.
That is true. Now we're too good for cash. It will take that plastic though.
Nah, it's not even about that. It's just about
you're supposed to say it before I order.
Yeah.
So I don't waste my time as well as your time.
There's a Burger King by my house, and I've stopped there more than once, and they've been like, "Yeah, we're only taking cash right now." The second I get to the window, cool, thanks. I ain't got no cash. I'll see y'all later.
I ain't got no cash. Bye. But that's strike one. Smoothie King on Middle Belt and 7 Mile.
You be bitching about so many things.
I'm not bitching. It just grinds my gears.
Oh, that's fair. That's a valid gear grind, in my personal humble opinion.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna go to our favorite segment of the show. We got stupid criminals in Detroit. Now, this one actually is in Detroit. It happened today.
Oh no!
A Florida man tries to swim across the Detroit River.
A Florida what?
Yes, it started off with Florida man. Florida man. I was like, oh, this got to be good. And it said, tries to swim across the Detroit River. I was like, God dang it, they're here. They made it. They made it to the D. This is crazy.
What you swim in that river to begin with?
Hey man, it's cheap and it's free.
It's free. It is indeed.
It's only like
an option.
It's only like $5 to go across. Maybe it went up. I haven't been over there in a minute, so.
Oh, it most definitely went up because of the new bridge that's going. They definitely going to increase the rates.
Gordie Howe.
Yep.
Yeah, the Gordie Howe is
increase some tolls.
Yeah, the Gordie Howe is a non-stop flow, so there's no tolls. There's no tolls on the U.S. side. It's all going to be on the Canadian side.
That's interesting.
But both sides have their customs and everything, like usually.
Custom is you don't bring your bread, you ain't getting ahead.
But this is the crazy thing about the Gordie Howe Bridge, and this is going into politics. Trump said he wanted to build a wall, have Mexico pay for it. Mexico said, we ain't doing that shit. However, Barack Obama and Trump, I'm going to say it's because it's true, they said, hey, let's build a bridge from Canada to the U.S. and have Canada pay for it. And guess what happened? It happened. So don't build walls, Trump. Build bridges. It keeps people happy.
Don't build walls, build bridges.
Build bridges, baby. And maybe your political career will be much better.
Don't give him ideas.
Hey, man, if you're listening, Donald, hey, I'm just trying to make the playing field even because you're losing right now.
We're gonna build a bridge.
We're gonna build a bridge and have Mexico pay for it.
No, knowing him, he'd be like, "We're gonna build a bridge from here to London and or from here to England, have London pay for it." And it's just we're just gonna be like, "What?"
Even idiots in West Virginia would be like, "That don't make no sense." I'm voting for walls and Kamala.
Hey, Yeah, you see that thing where Kamala was, they were like, or they were talking about the gun stuff, and she was just like, "I have a gun. If you come up in my house, you getting shot." And I was like, "See that?
You getting
That's
shot? That's
bipartisanship
real.
right there. That's real.
What'd you say? That's bipartisanship?
Yeah, that's bipartisanship."
No, it's not. That's just being real. Not all liberals don't have guns. Like we have guns. We just think that some people should be like, "Hey, watch that nigga." Like that's literally
That's
it.
fair.
When I say ban guns, take people's guns away, we're like, "Hey, yo,
So some self-control.
he got a red flag on the back of his butt. He might shoot somebody today."
Eh.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's very fair.
And black people have been like that, so like you won't hear of like, I mean, you will, but you don't hear a lot about black kids going and shooting up the school.
No, you don't.
You hear about a shooting 2 blocks away from the school, but
in the school of time.
Not in the school.
No, but you're right though. You usually don't like, for the most part. There have been some exceptions, but for the most part, school shooters are like white teenage men.
Yeah, we don't want to get expelled. We just want to see the Lord right away. I'm just saying. But anyway, we're gonna go on to the top 25 list of the week.
Wait. I got a stupid criminal thing real quick. If it's
cool.
Oh,
what happened? What happened this week, Walter?
So did you hear? This happened like in the past week. Did you hear about the Bridgerton ball that was supposed to go on downtown?
Yeah, back in August.
Yeah, it was supposed to be back in August, and then they moved it. They postponed it until like this past Sunday or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And they get there, and apparently, this is how bad this. And I mean, these aren't they ain't criminals yet.
I don't know if you do the act.
You're
kind of in the criminal area.
Yo, if all the people that is outraged about this get their way, these people is going straight under the jail. They walked in. This place was like. It was like basically just like they had like some plastic stuff up, a couple of like flowers. They were like, we had a VIP area and there was nobody checking the VIP. So everybody was walking through. It was like a 3-story space. Somebody had music on the first floor and that's it. And they said, okay, we'll have a bar. And then the bar had no alcohol, $7 lemonade. And apparently they were supposed to have like a play and entertainment. And all they had was like a stripper. And I was like, oh, these is criminals.
Wait, $7 lemonade?
Yeah.
And a stripper?
They should have arrested just for lemonade.
For Bridgerton?
Yeah, was people outraged?
It probably
was there. Was there a stripper in Bridgerton?
No. Here's where it really gets criminal. These tickets cost anywhere from $120 to $1,000.
Yeah, that's criminal.
And they pocketed that. That's criminal.
That's like Firefest.
Oh no, you gotta.
I was watching the news report and somebody literally said it feels like Firefest, and I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, you gotta be crucified on the jail lawn. I'm sorry.
Gives a strong Firefest vibes.
Like somebody is dying for this one.
Yeah, someone's getting shot.
You know what? Some in a hurry. Stupid ass person bought the deluxe package.
Yeah, they better not find out where they live. Speaking of that, somebody found out where Dan Campbell lives and posted it on TikTok and Snapchat.
This dumb ass.
So apparently it was one of his kids' friends, right? It was something like that.
It was a classmate.
Yeah. I don't know how many times we gotta tell people. Quit doxing people. Stop it.
Like, stop letting people know where people live. Like, people don't need to know.
Like,
this is a very important man. Moving. Yeah, he's moving to I can't disclose.
No, don't disclose that. He already got up out of that piece.
No, can't disclose. Can't
what
disclose
is that? If the person who doxed the address, if they find his face,
that means he better start winning. He better start running the damn ball.
If they find out his identity,
can you imagine?
It's a wrap.
I'm trying to figure out how Dan Campbell handled that. Like, I'm trying to imagine Dan Campbell yelling, and for some reason, it sounds the same way like Doc Rivers would yell, just hoarse and not really able to.
I want to tell you something. I'm like, sit down, Dan. I'll do the push-up shit.
No, you remember? It was after one of the losses. He was like, you seem kind of upset. He goes, well, I'm pissed, man. He's like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the game. I was like, yeah, that's fair. That's very fair, Dan.
You're the head coach, though. You have the last say. Tell Ben Johnson to sit the fuck down.
4th and 4, and we're gonna go for it, Dan? Really? All right. Well, it worked once.
Kick the field goal, please.
Kick the field. We need Marcel on commentary.
Hey, you remember back Michigan had a 4th and 27, I think it was.
Oh, we're going for it. That's easy.
They did. They did some wild 3-person flea flicker, lateral flea flicker, and then threw it halfway down the field. I was like, you know what? If it works, it works. But
wait,
we going for it, baby.
Let me do some math. If it was 2nd and 7, you would have. I'm counting. I'm doing penalty math right now.
Penalty math? That's not even real math.
Let's see there. There's the 5 false start. There's definitely a OPI. Oh yeah, OPI.
A lot of things happen to get 4th and 27.
Maybe a sack, but I don't know how far that sack's gotta be.
I don't know. Marcel, you remember the game with Mississippi? Was it Mississippi Tech? Mississippi something down there, and they went. It was 3rd and 93.
No, Walter. That was a thing.
It was real.
It was a thing.
3rd and 90. Hold up. No, no way.
No. They snapped the ball, so the guy tried to pick it up, and he kicked it backwards. And the guy tried to pick it up again. He kicked it backwards more, and he finally recovered it at the 3-yard line or somewhere. It's 3rd and 93.
Yo, this is.
It was
3rd and 9.
It was
87-yard fumble.
It was.
Yes.
Oh my God, I remember this game. It was 57-14 Mississippi State versus. Okay. First of all, that should have been a kicked ball. That should have been a kicked ball penalty right there.
It should have been, but it wasn't.
3rd and 93.
3rd and 93. That's how you know somebody got fired that day.
He kept kicking it back.
And it's going. It
was Louisiana Tech.
Catch the ball.
With 13 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Will just absolutely bewildered.
Oh, we going for it on 4th and 93. Best believe we're going for it. We're fighting to the end.
Can we maybe not? Nope. Sorry. Got to go for it.
I mean, your job's already gone. You're already down 57-14. Your job's already in the hot seat.
Last
so
game of the
you
season,
might as well go.
Honestly,
you ain't made no bowl game. You ain't made no sugar bowl. Hell, you didn't even make a ceramic bowl. That's how bad you is.
This bad.
that was a Chris Berline. I don't know how to feel about it.
Yo, the comment section is wild. They said they ended up converting on 4th and 93 with a QB sneak. Yo,
Cube. Oh hell no!
The QB sneak on 4th and 93 is wild.
And he drops it. There's a snap. Oh, and he's sneaking. He's running.
He's gone. He's running.
He's free. He's going to the 50, to the 40. Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
And he trips at the 1 and he goes down.
But wait.
And he fumbles the ball, and it's a touchback. That'd be so fucked up.
Wait, I'm confused. How did he go from 4th and 93 all the way to the 1? And you mean to tell me they ended up with a safety?
No,
they started kicking the ball back the other way?
Touchback.
I know.
They got a touchback. They didn't get no points.
At this point, just punt the ball.
At that point, you might as well just be like, "Yep, I'm gonna be a greeter at Walmart. I can't be a head coach anymore. I can't do this anymore."
Be like, I'm sorry. That was a choice that we made, and it didn't work. It did not work. It did not work. I will be resigning from that one.
Oh, you don't got a choice.
You don't even go to the post-game press conference. You just be empty podium and be like, I can't even go up there.
Do you have any comments for how your coach handled the end of that game?
I'd be like Jim Mora times 1,000. I'd be like, nigga, we sucked.
Be like, I have no words about how coach decided to play the end of the game. Honestly, I'm just here. I took my NIL. I'm just kind of here for my last season.
Honestly, I want to blame coach. I mean, he wasn't the one with the. He wasn't the one with the butterfingers.
No, I mean, fourth and 93 is definitely his fault.
At that point, you got to punt.
100%.
But 4th and 93 is his fault, but it worked. The only thing that didn't work is he tripped and fell, and the ball went out in the end zone for a touchback. That's not the coach's fault. So, in conclusion, head coaches, go for the points. Kick the ball. Punt it away. So, we're going to move on to the top 25 list, which I have visuals this week, guys, on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, we have visuals this week. We have my top 25 albums of all time. By the way, listen or watch the Turn Up the Music podcast on Turn Up Thursdays. That's the day we're going to be doing it. Or Turn Up Fridays. I don't know what day I'm going to call it, but it's going to be coming up every week, okay? We're going to have the 70s music draft coming up as the next episode, so please stay tuned for that. All right.
Have to.
I'm ready for the draft. Are you ready, Marcel?
I'm not going to participate.
Oh, Lord. Walter's going to participate.
Absolutely.
You got to get the best 70 songs. The person with the best list of, I think we did 10 or 15 songs.
Hell, I'm just champion of 70s music. Y'all should be fighting.
Well, prove it then. Prove it then.
Champion of shit.
Y'all should be fighting for the chance to face me. Shoot.
No, this is the one that's gonna be documented, Marcel. You gotta go. You gotta participate. So if you don't participate, we don't know. We don't know if you do champion or not.
All right, then.
Champion.
You gotta show up. You gotta pull up to the draft.
Please.
Yeah. It don't sound right when you say nigga, Walt. But anyway, let's get on with this.
Anyway, hold on. Excuse every fuck you have.
All right, we're gonna start it off. This is the top 25 albums of all time.
Asshole.
Yeah. Even when you say
I'm gonna use that next time. Well, excuse every fuck you have.
Excuse every fuck you have.
We have this is 25 on my top 25 list. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, 1998.
That is a fantastic masterpiece of an album.
It's a good album. I want to say it's the best. Apple put it as the best album of all time. I don't agree.
I agree it's not the best, but it is still a fantastic album.
I would say fantastic. I would say a good album. No skips.
No skip. There we go.
Okay, if you're in this top 25 list of greatest albums of all time, you have no skips. Just put the needle on it and let it play. And this is number 25. So you already know there's going to be more fire coming. Next, we have Watch the Throne, Jay-Z and Kanye West, 2011, at 24.
No Church in the Wild.
Exactly. No Church in the Wild. Otis.
That album has no skips, but No Church in the Wild is definitely my favorite song on that album.
It is?
Wow. Yeah.
Murder for Excellence? No? Ham?
No. Every song on that album is a banger, but my personal favorite is No Church in the Wild.
Ooh, the Frank Ocean song? Man. Okay.
All right, okay, that's fair. I'm about to reevaluate that one.
See? You got niggas in Paris.
And they go in gorillas.
Hey,
did you see that thing that said if the NBA won gold, or if the US won gold in basketball, we should have played that instead of the national anthem?
Almost definitely. They should have played that.
For sure.
I was like, I'm for it. I'm
That's
about
American. That is American ignorance. If I ever saw it.
Yeah, Lift Off on it with Beyonce on it. It's the best. This is a great album. It's a really great album.
It is a great album.
And that's number 24, Watch the Throne.
Don't let me get much.
Number 23, another rap album, hip hop album, 3 Feet High and Rising, De La Soul, 1989.
De La Soul. That isn't a name I've heard in a while.
They finally got the rights to their music last year.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
And I think they're done with all the lawsuits with this album in particular. They stole a lot of music and samples for this album right here, including Schoolhouse Rock, which I didn't even fathom until I was like, "Oh yeah, Three's a Magic Number is on this album."
Oh shit, it is.
Y'all didn't realize that?
I forgot that it was. I didn't forget, but it just didn't like put it together when I first heard it back when I first heard it. And I was like, "Oh snap! They did sample that song."
Right.
So,
shocker.
Me, Myself, and I's on this song. Me, Myself, and I know is on here.
Let's be fair here. Everybody who's anyone was sampling that song. Me,
True.
Myself, and I. Come on. Let's be honest here.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I know sampled Steely Dan, so that's really good song.
Steely Dan.
It sure did.
I know.
Oh, you bet. All right. 3 Feet High and Rising. De La Soul, 1989 is number 23. 22. We have Supernatural by Santana, 1999.
Ooh, that's a damn.
That's a
Maria.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth.
Mm-hmm. I tune all of my string instruments to smooth.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Like I'm like, how do I know it's in tune? Can I play any part of that song and it sound good? It's in tune.
It's in tune.
yeah.
A lot of good songs. Actually, Lauryn Hill was on this album. CeeLo Green was on this album.
Yep.
I forgot CeeLo was on that album.
Yeah.
Oh wait, CeeLo. Oh,
A young CeeLo Green.
A young CeeLo Green.
Which is kind of weird to like fathom because he doesn't look old, but he's not young.
It's not really that weird if you really think about it.
Yeah, De La Laeo.
Wait, hold up. Did you say he's really not that weird?
I said it's not that weird considering it's Carlos Santana.
Oh, I thought you said he's not that weird.
Remember, this record was like a renaissance after his like other solo work, and he decided like, well, I'm going to give other people a chance, and I'm going to help them.
No, you're right. But I thought you were saying that. I thought you were saying CeeLo wasn't that weird. I was like, my man, you need to do some research on CeeLo.
I'm not disputing that part. I just said.
Oh, who could be in Diddy's cabinet? CeeLo.
He could.
Mm-hmm. All those allegations he's got.
Does that make me crazy?
Everything he said? Oh, absolutely.
Oh, for sure. That was number 22. Number 21, we have Random Access Memories, Daft Punk, 2013.
I have been listening to the 10-year anniversary and the Drumless edition like crazy because they are, along with the original, Daft Punk is one of my favorite groups. They're one of my favorite bands. I love that album.
Really great album.
Very good album.
Get Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Give Life Back to Music.
Yup.
Instant Crush. Beyond. Motherboard.
Yeah.
Great songs.
Man,
Doing It Right.
Doing It Right, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. That album has no skips.
Song. No skips. I'm telling you, all these albums have no skips, Walter. I'm telling you.
I know. But usually you and I disagree on a few things. But so far, I agree. No skips at all.
Hey, man, no skips. Number 20, we have Hot Fuss by The Killers, 2004.
Thank you.
No skips.
I know everybody loves Mr. Brightside, but my favorite song on that album is not Mr. Brightside.
Fuck Mr. Brightside.
Mine on that one is either Smile Like You Mean It or Somebody Told Me.
Somebody Told Me is probably one of my favorite Killer songs.
Mm-hmm. Somebody told me you look like a girlfriend, look like a boyfriend.
February of last year. It's a hell of a way to call somebody ugly.
Damn, that I had in February of last year. That's crazy. But yeah. You also have Jenny Was a Friend of Mine, Mr. Brightside, like we said earlier. Smile Like You Mean It. Really great album. Really great album.
I'm gonna hear Mr. Brightside this one. I'm going to the Michigan game this weekend.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah, well.
Number 19, we have Straight Outta Compton. NWA 1988.
Hey.
That is a great album.
No
And
skips.
it changed the game too. No skips.
Definitely changed the game. Without Straight Outta Compton, you won't get Wu-Tang Clan. You won't get actually without NWA, you won't have Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That is also true.
So
It's the
good things, man. Songs on this album, we have Straight Outta Compton, Fuck the Police. Really great stuff.
Hey, any song like, because remember that got them arrested in Detroit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
They said
if you perform that song, we will arrest you. Do it.
And they did it. That Gangsta on here. They had Express Yourself. I Ain't the One.
I mean, the police in any state wasn't making it any better. I mean, there's a reason why they made that song "Fuck the Police."
True.
Coming straight from the underground.
Ain't It Rough and Quiet on the Set were other songs on that album. And Something to Dance To. That's a good song too.
That is a good song.
Number 18, we have ABC by the Jackson 5, 1970.
ABC.
This album here.
Hey, they dad beat them into that album, okay? So like
Hey. We don't condone violence on the show.
We don't condone violence. Take it with a grain.
But you ain't wrong though. You ain't wrong though.
It was like, y'all want to be famous?
Do you want to be famous?
Rest in peace, Joe Jackson.
You want to be?
Damn, you said rest in peace, Joe before Michael. That's messed up. And Tito, that's messed up.
Man, lost your entire goddamn mind on that one.
Joe Jackson is definitely part of Diddy's cabinet.
Oh, absolutely.
Secretary of Defense right there. We'll go. So back to ABC. We have The Love You Save, which is my favorite Michael Jackson song of all time. One More Chance, ABC, 2468. Never Had a Dream Come True. La La Means I Love You, which they covered from I think that's the Delphonics when they made that one. I'll Bet You and I Found That Girl are all on this album. Really great songs. If you don't know the Jackson 5 other than ABC, this is this album. Their first album was Diana Ross Presents the Jackson 5. That's a good album.
Yeah,
but this one here, the ABC album is no skips.
I would say, would you agree in saying that is probably the best Jackson 5 album?
It is.
Or
an album. The Jackson 5 album. Not the Jacksons. There's different.
Would you say it's the best Jackson's album? Like if you were to put the Jackson, because they stayed a group into the adulthood, right? Like so, like
yeah,
the Jackson 5 into Jacksons. Would you say that's the best album?
Victory is better.
Okay, I can agree.
Victory is their number one album, together as a group, and then ABC is like 1B. I can't say number 2. It's 1B.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Okay. But yeah, that's number 18. Number 17, you have The Blueprint 3, Jay-Z, 2009.
Okay, now we
okay.
Somebody said Empire State of Mind is literally just somebody walking down the street and naming the street names, and I was like, it might be, but that don't matter.
It might be, but who gives a fuck?
But that's still a great album.
Great album. This is his most commercially successful album. Blueprint 3. Album? No, Blueprint 3 is. This is his top selling. Black Album is great. Has some of his best songs, but you can skip some songs on Black Album. To be honest. This one, it flows.
I'll give you that. Like I think the Black Album has a couple better songs on it, but this album does flow a lot better.
It flows so much. It's 15 straight songs of just fire. You start off with what we talking about, flows into Thank You, then that flows into DOA, which flows into Run This Town, which flows into Empire State of Mind. Like,
fuck, Run This Town is on this album, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Then you have Drake and J. Cole on here, with Kid Cudi also on this album. Kanye West cut a track on here. Pharrell Williams and Mr. Hudson's on here with Young Forever at the end. So yeah. Blueprint 3.
I wanna be forever young.
Forever young. Yes.
Yeah, fucking covering or sampling Appleville for that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They also got some good music too.
Forever young. Yeah, that's number 17, Jay-Z's Blueprint 3 from 2009. Number 16, his wife, Beyonce, and her album, Beyonce, from 2013. No skips.
I don't know about that.
And it only makes sense that an album that came out with no marketing gets no skips.
No skips, because every song had a music video as well.
I just remember that album came out and it was like, hey, did you know Beyonce dropped an album? And I was like, she did?
For reals. Actually, she did the same thing for 4 as well. But she actually like announced it like a week before and then just dropped. This one came out of nowhere.
This one, we were all sitting there like, oh, look at that. Oh shit. So yeah.
We were like, why is YouTube broken?
Right. Literally somebody said, hey, Beyonce. Literally somebody said, hey, Beyonce dropped an album, and I was like, no, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
What? No, she didn't. She did? Damn. Okay.
And it was fire.
It was great. It was great fire.
You had Pretty Hurts. You had Drunken Love with Jay-Z in it. Jealous, Mine with Drake, EXO, and Blue Ivy's also on this album.
Blue Ivy is on that album.
A young Blue Ivy. She was probably like less than. I think she was like 5 when this came out.
So to be fair to us, she is still young Blue Ivy.
I mean, like a child, like toddler.
Yeah, she
young Blue Ivy. Now she's like 16, 17.
So didn't Will Smith do that? He put one of his kids on his album.
Yeah, I think Willow and Jaden were in his music videos.
Now, Dad, this is a very sensitive subject.
All right, let's move on. We're gonna do number 15, which is "Take Care" by Drake, 2011.
That is a great album. I play it I still play it. I don't care what anybody says about, and I agree. Drake's done some weird shit, but like that album is still good.
Over My Dead Body, Headlines, Take Care, Hell Yeah, Fucking Right, The Motto, Marvin's Room.
You don't know, do you?
Sips of the rose. All right, moving on. Make Me Proud.
I remember that was the thing. It was like everybody's like, hey, everybody's having kids to Drake's album. What album? Take Care. Oh shit.
The Take Care album. Yep.
Take Care album.
I was 16 when it came out, so I didn't know
this
about
Negro Aubrey.
This Negro Aubrey is crazy.
This Negro.
I mean, the album's good, but
there's no skips.
No skips.
You just let that thing play.
And what's nice about it is you can play it in the background and just keep your day going.
Mm-hmm. That's more of a background album. I'll give Daft Punk's Random Access Memories and Drake's Take Care. Those are background albums that you can just press play and let it play in the background.
Yep, that's what we did. We had some people over Friday, and while we were sitting there eating, I just put on Random Access Memories and just let it go, and it was just nice to have in the background.
It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of a good time, number 14 is the Whitney album from Whitney Houston from 1987. This album here. I'm trying to look up the songs real quick. I did this list so late last night. I Want to Dance with Somebody's on this album. Didn't We Almost Have It All?
Want to Dance with Somebody.
Love Will Save the Day. Where Are We? Wait, Where You Are. I'm sorry about that. For the Love of You and Know Him So Well is on this album. Oh, and Where Do Broken Hearts Go is on this album.
Ooh,
it's a great album.
That is a good one.
This is that Farmer Jack in the background.
That Farmer Jack in the background.
Where do broken heart? Your mama's slapping your hand because you tried to reach for the coupon thing.
Yup.
I'm like, man, I wanted a coupon.
I wanted a coupon.
I didn't know what those things were back in the day. I just like snatching them off the little things.
Yup.
I got in so much trouble. But yeah, number 14 is Whitney by Whitney Houston. Number 13, we have Purple Rain. Purple Rain by Prince.
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
I'm trying to get the songs. Let's Go Crazy. When Doves Cry. Purple Rain, of course.
This is what it sounds like.
Darling Nikki's on this album as well. Possessed. Father's Song.
I think When Doves Cry is When Doves Cry is probably my favorite Prince song.
That's crazy.
It is. I agree.
It's not my favorite song from Prince.
Oh, I like it because it doesn't have like it's just I find it to be an interesting song overall. Between like the fact that it doesn't have a bass in it and a few other parts of the composition.
Yeah, I like When You Were Mine from 1980 by Prince. That's a good song. But that's not on the Purple Rain album. But my favorite song from the Purple Rain album will be Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Number 12, we have The Elements of Freedom by Alicia Keys, 2009.
That is also a good one.
No skips.
That's another one of those albums you can have on in the background and just go about your day.
Just go about your day. No, not me. I'm blasting that thing loud and singing along with Alicia.
No, you can do that. I'm saying, but like you had that's an album where you had the option to. Because some albums you really can't just put in the background and still get shit done.
Mm-hmm. You have Love Is Blind, Doesn't Mean a Thing, Sleeping with a Broken Heart, Wait Till You See Me Smile, Unthinkable, I'm Ready.
That is one of my favorite.
Distance in Time. Well, you like Unthinkable?
Yeah.
Oh, Unthinkable is amazing.
It's a fantastic song.
Unthinkable make you have babies. I was so mad. I was so jealous of Chad Michael Murray in that music video. I'm still jealous. Still jealous to this day. And it's been 15 years. I was like, damn, you had Alicia risking it all. Anyway, I digress. Number 11, we have Toto 4 by Toto, 1982. If y'all don't know about Toto by now,
I think it's fair to say that the son of who was probably considered to be one of the greatest American composers, John Williams, would have a successful band.
I mean, he was a fill-in, but he wasn't the original member, but he was the second lead singer of the group. But he can hold a note, though. I ain't mad at him. They had Rosanna, Good For You, It's a Feeling, We Made It, Waiting for Love, and Africa are all on this album.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
There's nothing that I will ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Rosanna's on here too. This is crazy. Rosanna. This won album of the year in I think it was 1983. They won album of the year. So
yeah.
Shout out to Toto.
Hold the line.
Down. Love isn't always on time. All right, we're in the top 10 now. Top 10. Number 10 is Graduation by Kanye West, 2007.
Oh, no skips.
No skips. Literally no skip. If you press the skip button, you getting thrown out the car.
I'm coming home again.
Thrown out. Good morning. We had Champion, Stronger, Good Life, Flashing Lights, Homecoming.
Hey, for a lot of people, Stronger was their introduction to Daft Punk.
True. It wasn't mine. Mine was One More Time. Back in like 2002. Barry Bonds is on this album. What the hell?
Wait, what?
Barry Bonds, the song with Lil Wayne. I forgot that it was on here.
Oh, I thought you meant Barry Bonds. I was like, wait a minute.
Not the actual Barry Bonds.
Okay, for a second I was like, Chris?
Like Barry Bonds had a music career, baby. He hitting baseballs and singing. He's Troy Bolton.
Oh my god.
I gotta plug in High School Musical, but anyway. But it was a great album. Kanye West, musical genius, crazy in real life, but we love this album.
Yeah.
Number
that is
9.
Unfortunately true.
Number 9, we have I Am Sasha Fierce, Beyonce, 2008. No skip.
That is a good album. That is a great album. That was a fantastic album.
This was the album. This was that album. If you think of Beyonce, you think of this album first. Like her solo career, not like Destiny's Child or anything. Like this is the album. You have.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, you have to, because when you think of Beyonce, in certain social circles, you think of Destiny's Child. If you're of the worldly Billboard Caucasian persuasion, you think of Single Ladies, which is on Caucasian this album.
Look, if you're the caucus variety.
If your origin comes from the mountains of Caucasus,
a song straight from the Caucasus region.
You have If I Were a Boy, which is my favorite song from this album. If I Were a Boy, Halo, Ave Maria, Single Ladies, Diva, Sweet Dreams, Video Phone. They're all on this album. No skips. Number 9, Beyonce.
No skips.
Number 8, we have What's Going On by Marvin Gaye.
What's going on? Ooh, yeah, that's fair.
The whole album is just fire.
That entire album is ridiculously good.
What's Happening, Brother? Mercy, Mercy. Inner City Blues is on here.
Forget his dad, though. Fuck his dad.
That happened a good 15 years later.
But still, though, violence ain't the answer, y'all.
Violence is not the answer. Please put the guns down. Use your fists.
Literally in his song, there's too many of us dying.
Hey.
There's no need to escalate.
There's not too many of you dying. Anyway, moving on to number 7, we have Rumors by Fleetwood Mac.
Ooh, that's a good album. Damn.
Very good album. Very, very good album. I had to answer a text real quick. Dreams is on here. Don't Stop is on here. Go Your Own Way. Songbird, The Chain, You Make Loving Fun, Gold Dust Woman. This is just a great album. Top to bottom. You can't beat it. Rumors, Fleetwood Mac, 1977. Number 6, you have Getting Ready by The Temptations, 1966. This album here, it starts off with a really good song, Getting Ready, Say You, then it's Ain't Too Proud to Beg, then you have Getting Ready, Fading Away, Not Your Ordinary Girl. You have the Supremes on this album as well. It's a great album. Number 6 is Getting Ready by The Temptations. Number 5, we have Off the Wall by Michael Jackson.
Ooh, Rod Temperton.
It's a great album.
That is a great album.
Michael's first solo album on Epic Records. Off the Wall. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Rock With You. Working Day and Night. Get on the Floor. Off the Wall. Girlfriend. She's Out of My Life. I Can't Help It. It's the Falling in Love. And Burn This Disco Out. All on the same album.
Okay, that's fair. Those. Ooh, I forgot all of those were on that album. No skips. None whatsoever.
Zero skips. If you skip a song, you get kicked out the car. Side of the road.
If you get kicked out the car.
Kicked out the car. I don't care if we're on a bridge. I'm putting your ass on the side of the road. Number 4, we have Inner Visions by Stevie Wonder.
This should be higher.
Ooh.
It can't be.
The number 4?
It can't be higher than number 4.
Homie, the number 4?
Yes.
No. I'm agreeing with you. He said.
It can't be higher. There's fire. There's fire here, Marcel. We in the white fire now. We in hot temperature right now.
We in the white fire.
We got Too High. We got Visions, Living for the City, Golden Lady, Higher Ground, Jesus Children of America. Don't You Worry About a Thing, and He's Mr. Know-It-All. On the same album. No skips. Like I said, if you press skip, you get kicked out the car. Kicked out the helicopter. Midair.
Not midair.
Just falling out the air, out the helicopter.
What he do? Oh, he did all the stupid shit. Oh, damn it,
what'd you do? Oh, I pressed skip.
I pressed skip. What you do that for? I mean, I didn't think he was serious.
Number 3, we have Black Radio 3 by Robert Glasper in 2022. Ooh. This is a recent edition.
Over Black Radio 2?
Oh, this is definitely over Black Radio 2.
All right.
Don't play with me, Walter. I got both albums, but I like this one better. I got the vinyls.
Oh, you got the vinyls.
Mm-hmm. I can prove it too. I gotta go and grab it, but I can prove it after the show. Because we live right now. So yeah, Black Superhero with Killer Mike on here. Shine with D Smoke. Over with Yebba. Better Than I Imagined with Her. Everybody Wants to Rule the World with Layla Hathaway. Everybody Love with Music Soul Child. It Don't Matter with Gregory Porter. Out of My Hands with Jennifer Hudson. Forever with PJ Morton and India Ari. And you have Bright Lights. Okay? Great album. No skips. If you touch the skip button, if we're out to sea, you're walking the plank.
Damn.
Don't touch that skip button. Number 2, we have Thriller. I don't even have to look at the song list for this. I already know what songs are on this album. Okay, this is Thriller. This is the highest grossing album of all time. Okay,
this is an album that is truly in need of no skips.
No skip. If you skip the first 2 if you skip any song, if we are on the International Space Station, you getting pushed out with no suit. No suit. You'll be floating away. No tether. What was that? The last episode of Family Matters where Urkel was just floating in space. I was like, thank you, they killed this nigga. He's finally dead. But anyway, we have Want to Be Starting Something, Baby Be Mine, Thriller, of course, Beat It, Billie Jean, The Girl Is Mine. Great songs. No skips.
No skips.
Human Nature's on this album too. Can't forget Human Nature.
Oh, you can never forget Human Nature.
PYT's on here too. I forgot about that song too.
Yup. This is undisputed one of the best albums of all time. I have never heard a true music head say that this is not in their top 10 or their top 5.
Mm-hmm. Better believe it. Number 2. And number 1.
Knew that was coming.
Now I understand.
No skips.
You getting pushed.
A long fucking album, but no skips.
If I was Oppenheimer, if you press skip on this album, you getting pushed into the test site.
I'll press shuffle, but I ain't skipping.
You getting pushed into the test site of the atomic bomb. If you press skip on this album, I swear to God, body incinerated. Okay, ain't no bones left. Fission bomb. Okay.
So you see somebody just disintegrate? Have you? Yeah.
You getting pushed to the test site if you skip any song from this album. All right. If we drop the needle and you press skip on songs in the key of life, I swear to God. Hold on. Let me see what it is. Let me see what the songs is. I don't want to misquote anything. This is the greatest album of all time. Love is in need of today. This is just the first side. This is a double album. This is the first side of the first album. Love is in need for today. Have a talk with God. Village Ghetto Land. Sir Duke. I Wish. Summer Soft. Ordinary Pain. Now flip it. Side B of the first album. Isn't She Lovely? These are just some songs. Isn't She Lovely? Joy Inside My Tears. As Another Star. Saturn, Ebony Eyes, All Day Sucker. Like you can't beat it. You can't beat this guy. Best album of all time. Stevie fucking Wonder. And that's been another episode of the KrisCross Corner podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you to our guests on the show today. Please be sure to subscribe to the podcast and turn on notifications on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts for each new podcast release. See you guys next week. Peace.